Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. So I promised some time ago that I would do an update of the history of Pullip with the pronunciation of the name of the dolls, and it has been taking me a while, as you can see, so I'm working on that now. So I wanted to just go ahead and proceed with naming the dolls and checking like what type of dolls they are and giving you the names. And I'm going to do that like I made a slide like I made in the previous videos, so I'm going to link all the videos of Pullip history in the comment so you can see that. And I will start back in 2016 because the latest video I made was in 2016 where I gathered basically all the dolls that came before that. So it's going to go from 2016 and then year by years. Sometimes like some years have more dolls than others, so you're going to see multiple slides like part 1, part 2. So the first slide is part 4. It's not a problem in the video, it's just because the previous Pullip history type of video had the doll before that, so until part 3, so it started at part 4. And yeah, so I'm going to go all the way up until the end of 2021. I'm not covering this year because this year is not finished, and next time I do an update I would like to be able to start directly in January and keep going. So you are going to see all the Pullips, just Pullips. I'll have another video for Taeyong and Dals and Izul later. So you're going to see all the Pullips since the end of 2016 until the end of 2021, and hopefully I'll be able to name them all, finger crossed, right? That's a lot of dolls, and we are going to see the evolution into like what Pullip looked like through the year a little bit more in the recent year. So let's get started. So on the first slide you have Pullip Lupinus and Pullip Katrina. So Pullip Katrina looks a lot like the Happy New Year doll because, you know, she has this sort of fiery background that looks a little bit like firework, and you have this pretty classy style outfit. And then Lupinus is the little maid, and she was one of the first to have like those special eyes, which was made like by an artist. So, okay, then we go to 2017, and 2017 is a bit special because we have so many anime dolls, including Disney and including manga. So we have Optical Alice, so just one more Alice in the collection of all the Alice from Groove. Then we have Cinderella, Eternal Sailor Moon, Belle, Shion, Kage Sakura, Utena, and Anthy. So you can see we have like if we took out the Alice, we have the anime dolls, so Cinderella, which is like fairy tale but Disney style because it's a collaboration with Disney, same with Belle. Then we have the whole like Sailor Moon collection, so old anime, and then we have Utena and Anthy, which are also anime. So all that is collaboration, and then the two dolls that they have here are also collaboration because they are collaboration with Gook. So it's a very heavy year for collaboration. Then we go to 2018. So several parts for 2018 here. So what we start with is the monochrome Alice, who was very expensive because she was just limited and everybody got crazy about it, if you remember. And then we have Nanette, the Erica version, Cinnamon Roll, Imawara, Eilen, Étoile, and Usagi the wedding version. So we still have this little touch of anime coming with the Usagi version, but then we have like so many different type of dolls. So we have, of course, an Alice, which is like kind of never-ending list of Alice coming up from Groove. We have a new Nanette, so like sort of recoloration, if you can call that. Then we have collaboration with Japanese company with the cinnamon roll. Imawari, I think, was also a collaboration. So she's like very, she's like a Anne of Green Gables style, but in pink to me. So she has the same sort of vibes, I think. If she was to let her hair down, she would totally look like Anne of Green Gables in a different color. Then we have Hélène. So Hélène was also a collaboration, and she's looked like the old Pretty Ribbon sort of style of doll. Then we have Étoile. So Étoile was an anniversary doll, and she's very, very pretty, and I have her, so of course she's going to be pretty, right? And I think she's one of the classy version of the Pullip, and she has those very special thing under her eyes that you can add if you want to, and I think that was very cool. That was very cool to have some extra parts that we never had before. And then of course Usagi, the Sailor Moon doll. So part 2 of 2018, and here we have like very cool doll as well. So we start with Kayano, then Ariana, Princess Caillou, Les Secrets by La Durée. I'm not really sure, like this doll feels like she doesn't have a proper name, because Les Secrets means the secrets, obviously, so it's very strange for doll. Alresha Pisces. So yeah, a little fish. And then the Secret Garden of White Witch. So first of all, we have this sort of traditional Japanese style outfit. So it's a yukata, right? But it has very strange coloring for a yukata. It's got like a very flowery version of a yukata. And the doll also have like those bright reddish hair, which is really, really cool. And I think she has a very cool style, like altogether. And she's also looks very versatile, because she would probably fit any kind of sort of rock style Pullip because of the eyes makeup that she has. Then we have something very soft in Ariana. She's like white dress doll, blonde doll, nothing really special about her. She has the little flower on her. It's like she's almost, I don't know, unremarkable in a way, and at the same time she has this softness that makes her, very, very sweet and pretty. And I think she's a really, really cool doll. I think she would actually stand out because she doesn't stand out. Like she's like the antithesis of all the flashy dolls she has around her. So I think that's a really cool way of making a doll, I think. Then we have Princess Caillou from the Sailor Moon, and she's just, she's her character, and yeah, nothing to say about her really. Like she's just her character, and she's just like all the other Sailor Moon doll in that series. She just represents the character, and nothing really stand out of that as a doll, basically. So now the Les Secrets doll, she looked like a chef, probably a macaron chef, and we don't actually have that many dolls with jobs in the Pullip collection. You can see if you look at Barbie, they make Barbie do basically everything, but Pullip is mostly cosplaying and wearing fashion accessories, but we don't have much doll with a job. I think Kyla could be said to have a job because she has this bag with her and she has this outfit, but I think we don't have that many fully doll with a job except singers like Hatsune Miku or yeah. So I think that was a very interesting take, and I like the apron she comes with. She has a very nice apron. Anyway, then the Biscuit doll. So what I was expecting after this one came out was that we would get the entire Zodiac because that would have been so awesome. You know, you could have collected all 12 doll. It's 12, right, in the Zodiac? Yeah, 12. And we would all have our sign. Like if you didn't want to collect all of them, you could have your own sign, and that would have been pretty awesome. But no, we just got the mermaid, and because she's basically a mermaid, right? And that's it, you know. And I think that's I'm a little bit disappointed about that we didn't get more doll from the Zodiac because they had little Pullip Zodiac sign, but they didn't even make all of the Zodiac sign on the little Pullip. So making them all like as a actually full size Pullip would have been something pretty awesome. Anyway, maybe they would. I don't know. It's like 4 years later, and we still don't have them. So, and maybe they will in the future. Let's hope, guys. And then we have the secret garden of the White Witch. So I mean, they could have given the White Witch a name basically because she's the White Witch, I suppose, in her garden with all those flowers. She was actually presented, and because she won the competition for the anniversary of Pullip, that's why she was created. And she was actually presented with actual flowers, like fresh flower. And of course, they couldn't, they can't have fresh flower on a doll because of fresh flowers are going to die. So, yeah. Okay, guys, so now we are going to go to 2019. So 2019 also has several parts, so part 1 and 2. So we start with Kumio. So that was really something. Okay, I'm gonna give you the name first and then I'm gonna chat up. So Kumio, and then we have Hatsune Miku, the Yokohama version. Then we have the Optical Queen, Bukta, Yuwa, Funazi Classic Lolita, and Etoile, the Rose version. So Kumio was really something, and she comes with the kimono, which is really elaborate, and those tails. Bloody hell, look at those tails, people. He's got 9 of them. Incredible. This doll was just wow. I mean, yeah, the wow factor, like wow, really. I just, Okay, then Hatsune Miku Yokohama version. So this one is limited from the Yokohama Museum, and it's just on Hatsune Miku like all other Hatsune Miku, and with a little sailor style dress because it's blue and it has a hat which is kind of a little sort of sailor hat because Yokohama is a port city, so they have water there, and I think that's kind of make it normal for Miku. She's kind of cute. Then we have Optical Queen, which is just continuing with the Optical Alice series. I really wish they would finish that series because they start things and they show us, like, at least people in the Japan, they show us the entire series, and you have all those cute dolls, including, I think they even have a Buell on that one, and yeah, they don't come out. and I wonder why, really, because they made the big effort of actually creating those dolls, so making the whole series would make sense. But anyway. Then we have Bukta, which we could have thought was a part of the Zodiac, but nothing came afterwards, so I think this one is also pretty normal. Like, she gave me a bit the same vibe as the Garden Witch from before. She's just like, if she didn't have the horns, she would just be, just a normal, never-ending list of blonde dolls in the Pullip series. Like, why are they so blonde? Anyway. Then you have Yuha, which is also like, I like her hair. I think having a sort of bow style at the top of her head is kind of cool. And she has this sort of ghostly yukata, like it's kind of flowing, so it's really nice. And she has this very pale complexion with dark lips, so I think that's also sort of cool. At least if you want to make a ghost out of her, you can. She's sort of pretty, I think. Then we have Funasi Classic Lolita. I think this one gives me the vibe of the old groove dolls, like very old-fashioned in a way. Like in the previous years, they had a lot of dolls with that band on the top of their head and the flowery style, and yeah, that's what she reminded me of in a way. Of course, she has this character series thingy going on, but otherwise she's just a blonde girl with the bangs, with a princess haircut, and yeah, and she's cute. I think she's cute. Anyway, and then we have a recoloration of Etoile, which is pink, and it's nice, but it's just a recoloration, right? You just yeah, cool. Another doll that looked like the previous one, just different color. Cool. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go to part 2. So, for part 2, we have Jeanne, Cosmodie, Margaret, Marissa Kirizame, Pinnam, Momori, Hello Kitty, the 45th anniversary, and another recoloration of Etoile. So, let's start with Jeanne. So, for me, she's kind of like Jeanne of Arc, maybe early years. I don't know, that's what she reminds me of, because she has this short hairstyle cut, which is kind of rare for a bully. Like you can. Anyway, they all have long hair. She's got a short one. Good on you, girl. And then she has this sort of stylish outfit with a clock. So if Jeanne d'Arc was replaced in a different time and was wearing dresses, she would probably look like that going to school. That's what I want to say. That's the vibe I have from that doll, and I think she's really cute, and I think she is. I think I want her actually, guys. Yeah, I might actually try and get that one at some point in my life. Then we have Cosmodie. So Cosmodie, she's like the doll from space. And basically we already had Doll from Space in the previous year, and this one has this sort of alien vibes from the sea and with music. And yeah, I think that's really cool. I think I also going to try and get her because I have the two other doll from space, Mercury and GP, and I think they would be good friends together. Yeah. Problem is she can't actually go to space because she is bare leg, but who cares, right? Anyway, that's kind of a very funny doll, and I like the hairstyle too. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think she's nice. Okay, then we go to Margaret. Margaret is if you have to look at back what we have, they had once upon a time a few dolls that had this sort of style before. I can't remember the name for the. Oh god, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't remember the name of the doll. Amari, I think. I think that's Amari, the doll she reminds me of. She can also be like a friend with the doll who comes with a sheep. Do you remember that one? She comes with a sheep and knitting supplies. Yeah, she remind me of that collection, and she could go well with those dolls. She has this nice frilly style dress in tartan style fabric, and she has those big, huge braids on her head, and yeah, and the bear style thingy and the little bear plushie. She's totally right on the alley with, I think, Grail? No, Gretel? The doll with the sheep, guys. If you know the name, you can leave it in the comments. That's your job. Okay. Okay, next we have Marisa Kirizame. So I think this one is from an anime, but I don't know which one. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this one. I think she's boring. I think other company are making this doll too, and I don't think the groove version is my favorite of them all. She's just, she's a maid and a witch at the same time. That's what it looks like, and she's just had like a very normal maid outfit and a very normal witch hat with a bow, and yeah, normal face up too. I think this one, I'm not really a fan of this one. I saw her in real life too, and I'm just nah, you know. Anyway, if you like her, good for you. Seriously. And then we have Pim Mam. This one is so hard to say. Pim Mam. Yeah, Pim Mam is really cool. She could go with Cosmody as a Cosmo style doll, and she has a sort of monster style doll at the same time going on. I think she's kind of like Cosmony because, well, they both have the same sort of hairstyle, except this one, instead of having the bun, she has the entire hair down, and the way it's attached is like all those balls going down. It's really cool. It's kind of new, so good on creativity. And she has this skeleton style of outfit, except, well, I don't know, but I don't think Pullip has bones at those exact places in her leg, especially. Maybe the rib cage, we can actually think about it as sort of accurate, but the legs and the bones, nah. So probably monster doll, right? Because she has this like extra articulation compared to the rest of us. And then, yeah, I think she's like a bit like Cosmody because of the skirt, basically. Is that, my reference? Okay, one has a transparent looking skirt with things on it, and this one has a sort of transparent looking skirt, even so it's not transparent with things on it. I mean, the background is like a lot less colorful than the very round and flashy thing she has on top of it. So anyway, and I like that she has like mixed fabric on it. Like, look at the fluffy sleeve that she got too, and this little bag is cute. And she has horns, which is also cool. I like horns on the doll. Anyway, next up is Momori. So Momori is just also a normal style of doll, nothing special about her, and I think she's remarkable because of that lack of specialness. Well, she has, short hair, so good on her, you girl too. Um, yeah, she has this big flower line around and like ribbon around her head, which is also pretty cool. And yeah, she has like, I don't know, she has a very cute little dress. She's basically, you know, she's not over the top, but she's kind of very nice in the way she is. And I really like her too. I think her lips is also remarkable because she has this sort of darker color at the center, which is a bit different than other dolls, and it gave her a special expression on her face. So she's really really, you know, she looks very quiet, and at the same time she looks precious. I don't know how to explain that. Kind of contrary feeling. You know, the first feeling, and then the more you look at her, the more special you think she is. That's the type of vibes that I got from that doll. Then Hello Kitty, yeah, another Hello Kitty. This one is kind of red and white instead of the general pink version, so that's kind of cool. And I think they just needed a new one. Like, yeah, Hello Kitty is nice. Get one. And she's a cat. Cat are nice. Yeah. Yeah, basically, just a nice collaboration to have. She's really pretty doll too, and very feminine style, and she's a cat. Okay, not like if you're gonna say something is that she's a cat. That's it. That's all you. That's all she needs basically. And yet, next is um, another recoloration doll, and that's the second this year, right? They made us two dolls, and they made us two étoiles recoloration, and it's just like she's a pink version, but she has a black edge to her instead of the white edge from before, and basically that's it. Yeah, I'm a completist sort of person, and I didn't get the extra étoile because blah, really. So guys, that's all for today. I will be back with a new videos up to 2021 for the like 2020 2021. I made a video the first time like with all the year together, and it was just so long because I have so many things to say. So anyway, see who I have with me? Kumio, yeah, with all the tails. He's so cool. He's really so cool. Anyway guys, have fun whatever you do. See you next time for something else.